Hi, my name is Justin. This is Nooks Cooks. Today I'm going to be cooking Lechon Kawali. So let's start. Lechon Kawali is a deep-fried pork belly. In the Philippines, lechon by itself is a whole roasted pig. In Spanish, lechon means suckling pig. And in Tagalog, kawali means frying pan or wok. I try to avoid deep frying with a ton of oil as much as I possibly can just because it's messy and dangerous. So in this video, I'm going to try a method of cooking lechon kawali using an air fryer. Fried pork belly is found in many different cultures. Here are a few I wanted to point out that I'm going to butcher the names of. So in Thailand, there's mukrop. In Spanish-speaking countries like Colombia, they call it chicharron. And in China, they call it shaobak. And in the Philippines, in the Ilocos region, like extra deep fried pork belly is called bagnet. Here are the ingredients for lechon kawali, starting with the most important, the pork belly. Then we have garlic, bay leaves, red onion, salt, cane sugar vinegar, whole black peppercorns, and baking soda. Start by quartering one red onion. Add the pork belly to a pot. I forgot to mention these are boneless pork belly. They came in large slabs, so I had to ask the butcher to cut them down to 2 to 3 inch wide strips. Then fill the pot with water enough to cover up the pork belly. Bring the pot up to a boil and add cane sugar vinegar and salt. Skim off the impurities. Boil the pot for 5 minutes and turn down to a simmer. Add in the cloves of 1 head of garlic. Then the quartered red onion, bay leaves, and whole black peppercorn. Cover the pot and simmer for 1 hour or until the pork is tender. After an hour has passed, remove the pork from the pot and cool it on a rack. Pat down the pork with paper towels and try to remove as much of the excess moisture as you can. Drying the skin side is especially important so you can get extra crispy skin in the air fryer. At this point, I realized the pork belly strips were way too long to load into my air fryer, so I cut them in half. I patted down the pork skin one last time to remove any excess moisture, and then I scored the skin just deep enough to right before the meat. Here I'm putting together a salt rub for the skin made out of baking soda and kosher salt. Now rub it into the skin side of the pork belly, making sure to get into all those nooks and crannies. This rack is going to go into the refrigerator overnight to really dry up the skin and tighten it up. If you don't have time to wait overnight, you can heat up an oven to 375 degrees, and on the center rack, you can dry it for 20 to 25 minutes. Here's the pork the next day, and you can see the skin is extra dry and ready to be fried in the air fryer. Now wrap each of the individual pork belly strips with aluminum foil. Load them into an air fryer basket. In an air fryer preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, cook for 15 minutes. I know I'm not deep frying, but I'll run my air fryer outside when I can because as much as I love the smell of lechon, I don't want my house to smell like it. After cooking for 15 minutes in the air fryer, unwrap the foil. If you're able to repurpose the foil, fold it in to cover the sides and the bottom while keeping only the skin side exposed. With a brush and neutral oil, brush the oil all over the pork skin. Preheat the air fryer to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and air fry for 20 minutes or until the skin is crispy and golden brown. While that's cooking, I prepared a second sauce in addition to the sarsa. This one is very simple. It's soy sauce and calamansi juice. Sometimes this is called toyomansi because it's a mix of soy sauce or toyu and calamansi, so toyomansi, it's a portmanteau. This type of dipping sauce, known as a sawsawan in Tagalog or tiltilan in Kapampangan, is very personal to people. You can add whatever you'd like in it, like red onions, which I didn't have any more of, minced garlic, chilies if you want it spicy, cane sugar vinegar, or fish sauce, amongst other things. Look at the skin on that. You would never know that it was air fried versus deep fried. You can hear it sizzling. Now listen to how crispy that skin is. Now check out how perfectly cooked this is. Now take a cleaver and start cutting it up. And you're done. The Lechon Kawali is done and it's time to give it a taste and see, was it really worth it to use an air fryer and save all that time and energy versus using a deep fryer? And the most important part right here. Well, see, first you can see it's super juicy, which is important. I mean, you don't want all this just to end up with some dry meat, but one of the most important parts is how crunchy the skin really is. Okay, let's give it a taste. Mga tamo, let's eat. Okay. Undeniably crunchy and a ton of flavor off the bat. And we haven't even used any of the sauces yet. Hold on, let me get a napkin. Okay. So let's give it a try with some rice before we even use any of the sauces. Manyaman. This is so good. That beautiful, juicy, porky flavor contrasted with the crispy skin. And we didn't have to deep fry anything. Okay, let's try the two different sauces. Let's get one more piece here. So we have two sauces. We have the soy sauce with calamansi or toyomansi. This is not my go-to, still good, so let's give it a try. That toyomansi is nice. You get a contrast between the saltiness of the soy sauce and the acid of the calamansi and the sweetness of the calamansi. So it's a very well-rounded sauce. And so I don't double dip. Let's move on to the sarsa. So this is the liver-based sauce that has vinegar and what else did we put in there? Vinegar, brown sugar, pepper. Okay, this is my go-to sauce. So let's get it in there. Those two are a match made in heaven. Let's get ourselves a spoon so we can put some on here. I like to eat it with my rice, actually. Rice with all the lechon. Okay, get it on one big bite. This is delicious. I think we've proven that unless you really want to go through the effort of heating up a ton of oil and potentially putting yourself in a dangerous situation with a bunch of hot oil and things flying all over the place. I mean, maybe I'm just not good at deep frying, but this, you can get pretty much the same exact taste, experience, texture, all the above with using an air fryer. Way less mess, so a lot easier to clean up and very accessible to many people. So delicious. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching. If you made it this far in the video, leave a comment down below what your favorite air fryer hack is, and remember to like and subscribe. Peace!